Hello. How are you? Welcome to Bma's Crafty Corner. I am Bma, better known as Els, but you all know that. And we're here today for the once a month sale. That's it. One. No more, no less. One sale a month. Well, there is less. Next month, there won't be one. Oh my God. I'll let him out. You already started? Now I'll explain it. His daddy's out there. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right, let's take a look. Who's in the room? Arlene is here. Hello, Miss Arlene. She's not staying though, but hello. Jennifer's in the house. Well, she's not in the house. She's actually in the middle of the country right now. She's on baby watch. Yeah, she's waiting for the grandbaby to be born. Marcy's here. Hello, Gypsy. Miss Janie Sills. Hello, Miss Janie. Miss Christine. Hi, hon. Been so long since I've seen you. Doris, nice to see you. Ooh. Steffi G. Hey. Chris is here. Hello. Miss Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Mary. Hi, Mary. And, of course, Harry's here. Hi, Harry. How are you? So nice of you to stop by and bless us with your presence. He's in a mood, guys. He's in a mood, so. He's driving me nuts. So he is. He's being such a brat. What? Hey, Dallas. What's up, girl? Hola. Welcome, my dear. Get down. You have to get down. You do. You have to get down. You have to. It is the rule. Yes, the rule is kitties must get off mommy's desk. I know, just such a nice tail. I like to play with his tail. He doesn't like it, but I do it anyway. Put it down. Nobody wants to see that. You mad at me because I moved some of the glue and you can't knock it all over now? Yeah, I know. I'm a horrible mommy. Horrible mommy. All right. Looks like the house mouse is in the house. And that means we can get started. As soon as I mute the mic and blow my nose. Hold on. All right. Oh, yes. Harry the ornery one. You're in a mood today, aren't you? Yeah, I know. And you didn't get any cuddle time today at all. You've been so neglected. But I did save your life twice yesterday, so there's that. And that's the tummy. That's the big old tummy. Yes, it is. It's the tummy's. Yes, and he likes his tummy rubs. Yes, he does. All right, you have to get down, though. Yeah, you have to go. You have to get down. Because I have to start this. That means you have to get down. Unless you want me to, load stuff on top of you, which I don't think you do. All right, I'll let you stay for a few more seconds because I got to set up the thing. one table and a bed. Ooh. All right, we got some interesting stuff here. Ooh. All right. Helps if you turn those bins around the right way. All right, off you go. I wouldn't put stuff on top of him. All right, we have boxes. We have a condo. We have an dry erase marker, a pen, little labels, some letters, and a list of stuff. And we only have 34 lots. Yeah, I don't have a lot this month. I'm basically, well, next month is when I go and I do all my inventory. So I don't do a lot of buying this time of year. So basically, we're just clearing out stuff that's been kind of hanging around and that we cleaned out of 2 bedrooms. Hi, Miss Maury. So we're just going to, go through that stuff, kind of get rid of what we can. There is going to be some specials in the shop in the month of December. Just like every year, there'll be something fantastically special in there. So far this year, I am putting in a vintage, original Big Shot, Big Kick, the red and white one. Yeah, I have one. And it's going to be in there. It's going to be a flat rate ship. And so that's going to be in there. And there's going to be a couple other things. Yep, clearing out old stuff to make new room for new stuff. I spend December getting ready for the countdown in January. And then we come back January fresh. We have our regular monthly sale. We have our countdown sale. And then we go on into the rest of the year. So lots of stuff that's going to be coming up. The countdown's going to be a little bit different this year too. So watch for that. All right, what do we have? We have stuff. All right, you got to go. You got to go. Move your butt. Get down. Get down, honey. I know, but you have to get down. You're not even going to argue about it. You're just going to lay there and ignore me like you don't understand that word. Down. Come on. Here's the knee. Here's the knee. He's so bad. Get down. Get down. Get down.
Ozzy, go get the kitty cat.
There we go. All right. First thing we're going to do. This little guy right here. This is a UB case. And I think it would be fantastic. You could put a little journal in there, or you could put pens or ink markers, or something like that. Something that maybe to take with you if you're going to take, go on a trip and do some crafting. We all are going to be going someplace. It's the holidays coming up. And we're going to be, traveling to visit family and stuff. And we still want to take a little something with us. So this has got a nice outside pocket. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inside pockets, plus this big pocket on the outside. And you could just turn this into a journal if you wanted to. Wouldn't that make a cute traveler's notebook? Just pop a hole here and just run your cords, and you could put your books in, and then, close it up with a zipper. And it's really cute. And, we're going to go for a whole $1 here, guys. $1. All right, let's take a look. Miss Gypsy. Let me get you a condos. You'll need a condo. All right.
No shipping to Canada.
Huh?
No shipping to Canada.
Unfortunately, no. I do not ship to Canada. Too much of a pain in the behind. All right, next up. I have a small stamp and die storage envelope. This sucker pops out. Look at that. Look at. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets in it. It has a nice, you can get some heft in there. It has an elastic closure and a nice button on it, and basically good for, storing like stickers and stuff. Again, if you're going to be traveling over the holidays, this would be perfect. You can put all your stickers and stuff inside of it. And we're going to do it for what it cost me, $3. $3 on this one, $3. I have lost my pen and we have just gotten started. There it is. Okay. Now remember, when we do giveaways around here, I'm going to ask you 2 things. 1, watch for them because I don't do the whole number thing. And 2, only put your name, if you already win one, don't try to get the next one. Okay, he did put it in. I was just going to yell at him. Did you put that in? Hi, Maggie. I was going to say, did you put that in there?
Yes. On the ball here.
I'm going to on the ball him. Mm-hmm. All right. No interest in that. Let's move on. What do I got next? Oh, I have an embossing folder. This one's from Doris. And it's this little image right here. It's a birthday cake. And it's kind of cute. This one's stinking cute. 4 1/4 by 5 3/4. And brand new in the package. It's called Fancy Cake. It says hobby and craft item, not a toy. What, is some little kid going to lick it? I don't know. But we're going to do that one. We're going to do it for $2. $2 for the embossing folder if anybody is interested. Miss Arlene. Now, Arlene, I'm going to put you next to Gypsy. Can you 2 behave yourselves? My snarky ones. Okay. So what do we have next? We have this. It's a wallpaper board, guys. This one is 10.5 inches high. So it will cover a journal. And I would say it's at least a yard. Kind of has a bit of a texture to it. Very cool. Very nice. It's got some muted colors. It's a yard, 36 inches by 10.5 for $1. Gotta get rid of these things. $1. $1. All right, my gypsy dear. Should be yours. Okay. I have a little golden book. Now, I don't usually sell them this cheap. I'm going to be honest with you. And this one's actually not in bad shape. It's a little worn around the edges. The pages are all here. I think the only damage might be in the back. Let me making sure. This is the only damage. So washi tape fixable, but otherwise it's in really good shape. There's a little bit of discoloration here on the back, which I think probably would just come off if you wiped it off. Hi, Miss Tammy. Yeah, I think if you just, hit it because it's already coming off, it will come off. So it's not in bad shape. It does have a UPC on it, so it's not old, but it is the vintage style. It has the older graphics in it. We're going to do this one for $3. I'm telling you guys, I just want to get the stuff out so I can get on to next year's stuff. $3 for Sleeping Beauty. She's not in bad shape. Hello, Miss Tammy. All right, moving on. Let's see. What do we got? I had to tell you guys, my list is a mess. All right, Disney Dracula book. This is Dracula featuring Mickey Mouse and friends. It's got 40 stickers. So there's stickers in the back, stickers in the front, and then there's the pages. And I got to tell you, this book is in exceptional condition. The pictures. So if you're doing a Disney book, yeah, this is a fantastic one. In great shape. Originally sold for $4.99. We're going to do it for $2. $2 for the Disney Dracula book featuring Mickey Mouse and friends with stickers. Miss Michelle. Okay, I have 3 sheets of this gnome paper. This is from Paper Studios. 3 sheets. They're all the same. I'm going to sell all 3 together for $2. There's a bonus. You're going to get this big, huge paper clip. Miss Christine. Remember, that comes off, no problem. All right. What's next? All right. I have a pack of Bo Bunny Back to Basics. This is Welcome Home from Bo Bunny. Let's take a look at what's in here because I have no idea. All right, so there's that one.
Looks like an aerial photograph.
And then there's this one. And this one. So it's 2 sheets of that. A little porch swing. And then there's this door. And this is pretty. Is there something? Sometimes I always look to see if there's something, specific that they name each sheet, but I don't see that on that one. It just says back to basics. Nope, there's that door again. That beautiful blue. Ooh, look at the keys. That's cute. And then, of course, we've seen this one. And we've seen this one. So there's like 2 sheets of each in there. How many sheets total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 sheets, double-sided. And we're going to do... Yes, ma'am. I see you. We're going to do this one. $5. $5. $5 for the Bo Bunny. Okay. MICHELLE. We're right in. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, Ms. Gypsy. Let me get this bag closed up. Into it. What do we got next? I don't know. The paper's folded there. Okay. So I have these autumn stickers. These are from Echo Park. This one's of Perfect Autumn, Lori Whitlock. Element stickers. So you got all kinds of fall stuff in there. And then this side is Celebrate Autumn. And so you get those. Still the same like color palette, I think. But, and they're both of obviously the same theme. But we're going to do these for $3. $3 on that one. Look at, he's so cute. He's so cute. Chris. All right, let me get you a box, babe. Move you into the condo. Harry, none of these boxes are for you. Go lay on a pillow, would you? You have 20 of them. Oh, I miss the days when he used to just climb under the desk and pass out and snore at us. You know? Those were the good old days. All right, let's see what we got. All right, now we have this. This is a ring bound, large stamp and die storage. I bought it thinking I was going to use it and then realized I wouldn't. Okay. So I paid $6 for it. You got 4 pockets here, 4 pockets here. This one is just one big pocket, half page pockets, half page pockets. Then this one is 3 and 3. And then you have a bunch of these big zip in envelope kind of things. And the whole thing comes with this nice plastic cover and the rubber band. So I paid $6 for it. So $6. I thought it would be good, but it didn't work out for what I needed it for. Miss Michelle. Okay. What's next? Does anybody know? Oh, here we go. All right. We're all pretty sure we know where this came from. This is a piece of book cloth. It's not finished. It is only partially ironed on. So you're going to get the piece of heat and bond, and then you're going to get the fabric. Okay, it is 22 by about 15 and a half. So it's just under a fat quarter. But because it has all the stuff on it, we're going to do it for $3. And I'll tell you what, anybody who buys it, if they want the back finished, let me know and I'll finish it before I send it. Miss Gypsy. Miss Gypsy, do you want me to finish this? And by finish this, since I don't think you've ever watched me make book cloth, it means taking this paper off the back after I fuse it and then fusing tissue paper to it so you can glue it onto something without the glue coming through. Sure. All right. So I'm going to put your name on it. I'm not going to put it in your bin, though. I'm just going to set it over here so I remember to do that because I forget everything. All right. What do we got? Oh, here we go. So we did these a while ago. They're little pocket albums. We did these in a live. This is obviously the one that I did that night. And it's got 5 pockets in it. So 10 little pages. How stinking cute would that be to like put some notes in there and add a picture or something to it? It'd be really adorable. But it's just a cute little like blank journal. It's a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, so you can take it apart if you want to. And there's your little pockets. There's pockets. Let's go pockets. Look, pockets. And then, of course, you've got and then a full page in the back and your pocket on the front. So, it's just a little quick one. $2 on that one. All right. Let me get a box. Ah! Okay. There you go, my dear. You're in the condo. Anybody want some jute twine? I'm going to pack 3 rolls of jute twine for $1, $1 for some jute twine. Okay. I keep losing my pen. Steffi G. All right, what do we have? Oh, let me get that off of there. All right, so here's a different one. Okay. Just a hair under a fat quarter.
That'd make an interesting book cover.
It is faux leather, vinyl, if you will. Like I said, just under a fat quarter. And we're going to do this for $3. All right, Miss Christine. Oh, da, 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 da. So I have this tiny little pack here of people. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 of them in there. Some of them I think are Halloween peoples. I don't know. Yeah. Some of them are spooky Halloween peoples. Some of them are regular peoples. But I got this little pack of peoples right here. If anybody is interested. All right. I see Chris S. Thank you, my dear. All right. There's 4 of these. Let me think. Yeah. Okay, guys. Sherbert colored envelopes. These are like letter size envelopes. They are 6.5 by 3 3/4, and they're just sherbet colored, you know, and there's no rhyme or reason. I just grabbed and divided them up, and whatever came out in the packet came out in the packet, kind of thing, you know. Here. So just sherbet envelopes, pretty normal in size, and we're going to do them for $1. $1. $1. Get some townhomes for you ladies. One for Miss Tammy. One for Miss Mari. Okay. All right. What do we have next? This one over here, down there. Okay. All right. So this is the one that I use, guys.
I already got one in it the last second.
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
This is the one, like the one I use. It has your like an 1/8 of an inch grid on it, and it's from Westcott. So you have your inches, your half inches, your 1/4 inches, and your 1/8 of an inch. Okay. And so we're gonna be doing this one for $3. That's what I paid for. $3. I gotta take some pills for my head. My head. My head hates me. Okay. Ugh. All right, let's see. Michelle. Oh, whole one tick after anymore? I'm messing with you, girl. All right. I have a package of some vintage, some not, 3 colors. It's like a really bright, beautiful blue, a yellow, and a black. It's called Canary. That yellow is called Canary. This is the only one that's really old. The other 2 are not so old, like good 70s. This one's probably from like the 50s. I don't know. No, $1.20. These are probably from like the 90s. And then this one's from, I know that one's from like the 40s, 50s. So 3 colors of mini Rick Rack. $2. $2. That's what we'll do. We'll do $2 on that. I was going to do $1 a piece, but we'll do all 3 for $2. And I see Miss Gypsy. Okay. So I think we tried to get rid of this once before, but it didn't go. But this was like a whole quarter ago. I did these quarterly, we did the quarterly kits, and then I did these add-on sets. So this is the add-on set for that. I'm not going to do the quarterly kit because it's really a class for that specific one. It was very much a class, and there's no video of it. So I'm really not selling any more of those kits, but I do have the extras, which gives you the 5 picture hangers to use for tags. It gives you 5 rolls of washi tape. I'm just going to pop this out of here real quick if I can. So I'm gonna come out of there. There we go. So you guys can see it. It's 5 rolls of washi tape. Brand new rolls. Then it's a set of these stickers. And the stickers are like botany stickers. There's 2 of each one in there. They look, burnt edged kind of thing. Cute little box. It goes in. Roar. And this is the best part, because I got to tell you, in the shop, I sell these for like $5 a set to begin with. These are called click letters, and in this case, they are click numbers. And you can stick them together like this, and they're stamps. So you get 10 numbers in here, 0 through 9. So you can make any number you want, and they go together and they pull apart. Now, the best part is it does show you on the end what numbers they are. And they go in this little box. And I used to carry these in the shop. We used to charge $5 for this little set. I know, right? It was like 8 for the alphabet. But I'm going to do the whole thing for $6. $6, so figure $1.50 an item. Miss Janie. Is he just getting ahead of me now? I think he is. We're going to have to go beat Hubbard.
Water.
No problem. Ooh, look at that. Janie's getting a new box. I'm getting a new box. I put boxes in the rotation. Hey, Roseanne. All right, what is next? Oh. So I got this little advanced coloring from Crown Jewels. It's a mandala book. Just really cute. Kind of, this is one of those things that you can put in your purse. It's that small. You can put this in your purse with a small pack of markers or something. Take it with you. Get something to do when you're sitting there waiting for the doctor's office. The book itself is 7 by 5. cute little mini mandalas. And this one's going to be $3. $3. Nope. Okay. Next up, these are from Paper Studios. I bought them and then I bought them again. And I don't need that many of them. So these are the images that are in there. Very cute. 12 designs. You get 3 of each sticker. The butterflies are adorable. As far as the ones that say stuff, you don't have to keep that. You can take that stuff off. These are stickers. And I paid $4.99 for them. And I'm going to do them today for $3. If I can get my pen. Miss Mary. So I've been working to get the craft room reorganized. And I think I'm almost there. As soon as I get that done, because everything out here is almost done, then we'll do the tour. All right. It's a flower tin. It's called Scrap and Bloom. It's a nice little aluminum tin with a whole bunch of paper flowers in there. For $2. Sorry, I had to do something real quick. Miss Gypsy? Okay. Honey, the next listing is incorrect.
What?
Yeah, incorrect.
Which?
Number 28.
There is no 28
Okay.
or 29.
Oh. All right. Next up, we have this 8.5 by 11 craft paper from Colorbach. It's a whole pad of craft paper. I actually like Colorbach's craft paper. It's more of a cardstock. You know, sometimes craft paper can be very rigid. This stuff is more like cardstock than it is craft paper. Most craft paper can be almost like cardboard. This isn't. 50 sheets, full pad, never had a page taken out of it. We're going to do it for $3.
What? No, not.
You're not?
3, huh?
What was it originally?
4.
Ah, hell, we'll do it for 3. I said 3. I mess with that, man. I don't do it on purpose.
Yeah, you do.
Gypsy. Okay, there we go. All right, now, what's next? All right, I have 2 sets of these. 2 sets of file folders. One is this purple set. God, we had these so long ago, and this is all that's left. They have the really nice insides fully done. So those are your 3 outside designs. That is going to be out. Sorry. I tried to get the rubber band off my hand and my hand cramped. I was like, ah! Y'all know how that goes. That's going to be A. This one over here is going to be B. Let's take a look at B. B is purple, red, and blue. They're kind of a wood grain. And then look at the inside. Fantastic, right? So if you don't like the wood grain, you could use the inside. It's like newsprint. So, and there's 3 file folders in each set. And we're going to do them for $2 a set. $2 a set. A or B, your choice. $2. Do you remember my stickers come off? Arlene for A. And Miss Roseanne for B. You know, that cat doesn't even care. I'm like shaking these boxes over here and he's just like, whatever. Too cheap to buy half players. All right. I have Kaleidoscope Coloring, Mythical Creatures and More. It's just a unicorn coloring book, guys. You know, unicorns, dragons, mermaids, fairies, that kind of stuff. Bigger pieces, though. And we're going to do this one for $2. $2. I think this may have been Dollar Tree. I'm not sure. But we're going to do it for $2. $2. His Happy Planner. Happy Planner is an overpriced planner book. And it's like going down a rabbit hole. Think of Pinterest, you know, in your palm of your hand. It's bad. All right, let's see what else we got here. All right, this is like all that's left in the world of those. They're little like eyedroppers. There's 5 of them in there. We're gonna do them for $2. That's pretty much what we've been selling them for. $2 for the 5-count droppers. Yeah, you have to buy the entire planner, and then it's an entire planner, but it doesn't have all the like important stuff in it. You know, like dividers, a bookmark that tells you where today is. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt. So these are little droppers. They do have it says up to 3 milliliter markings on them. Yes, ma'am. All right, let's get rid of that. What do we have next? Oh, I have a bag of book corners. These are the small ones, so they're good for like the little golden books and the smaller, softer covers. So like travel notebook covers and those types of things. So let's do these for $2. $2. Some book corners for $2. Boop. Mary. These are from Colorbach. They're called journaling tags, and they are in purple, black, and green. Okay. And there's supposed to be 18 tags there, and there are 18 tags in there. 6 different designs. We're going to do it. $2. $2. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Right? All right. Arlene. You got him, babe. All right. Let's see. What's next in my bin? Next in my bin is this. This is a set of 4 fine line markers. They do the really fine lines. They are from Creative Memories, Making Memories. So you get the blue, the black, the green, and the red. Okay. I see Miss Arlene first. Thank you, my dear. That's how I make sure everybody pays attention. All right, that's done. Okay. Now we're going to move on to some weird stuff. Grab this and bring it over. So, if you know, you know. And if you don't, I'll tell you. When I have nothing better to do in the world, also known as I'm bored, I make yo-yos. Yo-yos. Yo-yos, 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 some yo-yos, more yo-yos, some yo-yo-yos, and some yo-yo-yos. So there's a dozen yo-yos in each bag, and we're going to do them for $2 a bag. $2 a bag for handmade yo-yos. Two for Miss Roseanne. For Miss Tammy. I see you, Jersey Gypsy. Hold on, okay? Give me 1 second, baby. Steffi G.
Oh, she saw that Charlie Brown one, huh?
Mari. Okay. Okay, so let me explain. You want the Charlie Brown one? There's another Peanuts one in there. So what these are is it's a circle of fabric about like this, and I stitch around, and then I pull it into the center. And you can use these. You can put buttons and stuff on them, or you can you can put them this way, or you can use them the other way, and they kind of have that like really pretty little crinkly look on them. They're fantastic for making ephemera for your journals and stuff. But they're cute as sin. People make blankets out of these too. All right, so. All right, so I have Gypsy. Basically, they keep me from going crazy when I have nothing else to do. Another one for Steffi G. And another one for Tammy. All right. That one has Tinkerbell in it, too. You picked a good one. There we go. And then another one for Steffi G. And another one for Tammy. Tammy. Steffi G. Another one for Miss Jersey. Okay. I think that was all of them. All right, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, because I had 11. I got 2 left. Okay. It's what I do when Hubbard and I are watching TV. I actually cut the circles out on my die cutting machine, and then I sit there and I sew around them, and then I have like 50 needles, and then I put them in a bin, and then I take them out one by one, and I pull them up, and I make things. Because that's what I do when I'm watching a TV. Gives me something to do. All right. So now, we're going to do these. Guys, I'm going to tell you, these are not all full. Okay? They're not all full. Some of them can be missing a page or two. No, I'm not going to count them. I will give you a rough idea of how much it's missing. And I think we're going to do... I think we're going to do 2 at a time. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll do 2 at a time. Unless I have more than one of something. All right, so these are 12 by 12 inch pads, okay? This one is Stargazer from Paper Studio. It's a foiled pad. There's probably 2 or 3 pages missing out of the whole thing. Maybe. That's going to be A. And I don't know why, but there are 3 of this one. This is Autumn Blaze. This one is from Recollections. And it also has some gold foil. It also has some, oh, that is pretty. Look at that. That's gorgeous. It's got solid colors. It's got some, and even the solid colors are like marbled in a way. Like they look, that is pretty. Look at that. Look at the ombre on that. Really pretty. This one's really pretty. But I have 3 of these. All right, here's the deal. These are 12 by 12 pads. We're going to call this one B. And I'm going to do these for $3 a piece. $3. Because it's the end of the year and I've lost my mind. No, because I want them gone. They've been sitting here for a while. All right. That one. And that one. Now, I believe that these are complete, that there's nothing missing out of the Autumn Breeze, okay? So let's see. A, Mary Milstead. Mary, you got it, babe. All right. Christine. You got it. I'm going to put these right here. I'm just going to stack them up and I'll dole them out later. Gypsy. If you don't know, Recollections pads are at least $15 a piece. Yeah. Did somebody new come in and I missed them? Hi, Geneva. Very nice to see you. I put up items. I give a price. You say me. If your name comes up first, you can claim it. I do need you to send me all shipping information prior to you asking or requesting anything. And you cannot. I don't ship out of the continental U.S. Too much of a pain in the booty. And if it's a pain in the booty for me, it's a pain in the booty for a lot of people. All right, where are we at here? Jersey and Rosie. Okay, now we're going to move on to the next ones. I'm still on these, okay? I still have hats. They're all different. Cool. All right, so the next one up is this one. Now, this is a slab. This is old. This has been around for a while, guys. And here's the thing. This one, 180 pages. I don't think there's that much missing out of it. And this is paper. So you got all your solids and then like all your colors. I know that's really quick. I'm apologizing now. But it's fun for backgrounds and stuff. Look at, I mean, some of this. Look at that. That would make an awesome background, you know? The camera can't even focus on that. So this is 180 sheets. The tones in this one are purples, greens, browns, turquoise, pinks, and greens. And that is A. We're going to put that one up with this one. This is, again, from Recollections. This is one of their signature pads. This one has been out of print for a while. This one is Memories Documented. I don't think that there's anything really missing out of it. But there could be like 1 or 2 pages missing, but not that many. The treatments on this are like gloss in the ink. But just really cute. It's blacks and like sepia colors. Nice size journaling cards. Look at that. There's 6x6 pages in here. No, 6x12s. Look at that. Holy crap. 6x12s. Look at these. Gorgeous. Okay. So that's B. And we're going to do it. These are going to be $3, guys. $3. Barlene.
Stephanie G's asking if it's paper or cardstock.
Okay. This one is paper. This one is cardstock. Okay. All right. That just went. I just dropped them all in there. Let me refresh real quick. Oh, he's back. He's back. All right. I have. Yep. Gypsy. For A. And the first person I see for B is Tammy. You know what really sucks about my sugar, guys? If I'm hot flashing, I sweat. If my sugar's dropping, I sweat. So I never know. All right. Can I help you? Scram. No.
Sit up here. It's my turn. My turn.
Let's go. Move your butt. Keep going. He waited for me to turn my back. All right, here we go. So we're going to do 3 this time because that's all I got left. So this is the luxury stack from DCWV. It is busted in half, but it's pretty much all here. If you know this pack, you know this pack. It's like iced paper. Like the paper is like got an ice treatment on it. Kind of really cool. Let's take a look at the back pieces because I got to tell you, this one's like my favorite. Really beautiful royal blue. It's pearlized paper. That is going to be A. Cardstock. B is this one. It's Park Lane. I bought this for a project, and I got 2 of them because they were on sale. And it is double-sided cardstock. And I used the other one, and I never did open this one. So that's going to be B. And C is this one. It's a 12 by 12 color box ombre. This one is called Energized. Let's take a look. Oh, I like this. I like when an ombre can get a lot of color in it. And some of these have 3 and 4 color. So that's the ombre, and that's going to be C. And they're $3. All right, let's take a look. Jennifer P. For the Park Lane. A for Roseanne. Ooh. Okay. And C for Gypsy. Okay. What else do we have? Okay. Now we're going to do a little weirdness. Oh. Let me see. Yeah, get these out of here. Boy. All right. Get the rubber bands off. All right. So these are going to be $1 a piece. Jennifer, it's okay, baby. We all need more paper. So we're going to go A, B, C, D. Yeah. So these are Christmas cards. Okay. So here's the first one. Inside it says, the wonder of winter, the first frost of snow, the laugh of children. May the joys of the season fill you with cheer and bring you to peace throughout the year. That is A. B is going to be this one right here. These are commercial made cards, guys. I didn't make these. This is what it is. Inside it says, like treasured ornaments, thoughts of special people, warmer hearts, happy holidays. That's B. C is this one, which opens here in the middle. And it says, wishing you holiday fun. And D is this one, which is a layered star. And it says, wishing holiday happiness for you and those you love. Happy holidays. We're going to call that one D. And these are $1 a piece, guys. Okay. Okay. A for Patty Ann. All right, put you on the desk, girl. All right. C is down. Okay. Next, we have this one, which is a black card. It says season's greeting on the front and best wishes for the happiness in the new year. That's going to be A. Hold on, I'm going to put some garbly goob in there just to break it up. B is going to be this one, which is the, looks like a skiing Santa. It says Merry Christmas. And then it says, 'tis the season to be jolly. He's kind of cute. Then we have Happy Holidays, Jingles, Bells, 'tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. This one opens like right here, and it says, a jolly Christmas to you and yours. And D is this one, which is the stocking. It says Merry Christmas in the back. It says hope your stocking is filled with everything that makes the season special. And that is D. And they're $1 a piece, guys. All right, Miss Gypsy. Hey. All right, red. A, C, and D. You got it. All right, we're going to do this again. We're going to do a few rounds of this, guys. Let's be jolly. 'Tis the season once again, and getting ready is half the fun. There we go. Then we got this one, which has the peace and joy. It has the dove on it. It says, to you at this special time and all throughout the coming year. That one is B. C is this, what is that called? The poinsettia. And it says, may all the beauty of this wonderful season be yours to enjoy. That's going to be B. No, that's C. Sorry, B is that one. And then D is this one. This is actually a square card, and it says, can I help you? Get. It says, hope your holidays are as smiling as a snowman's face. Season's greeting. And that's that one. And they're $1. You want the hairy card. I know, right? B and C. All right, let's get rid of these. Let's take a look at the next set. So this one has the sleigh, and inside it says, wishing you a sleigh full of surprises, a heart full of memories, and a home full of love during the holidays. That is A. B is this one, and it says, hope your holiday sparkles. That's B. C is the gingerbread kind of Christmas tree, and it says, hope your holidays are delightful. That's going to be C. And D is this one right here, which is the elf legs and feet, and it says, have your elf a merry little Christmas. That one's cute. A and D. Yes, ma'am. I'm just going to rubber band these all together. I'm lost. Okay, never mind. I got this. A, D. I found myself. Hold on. I got this. I'm up. Okay, Jackie, did you want this A and D? I'm confused. B, I know it's going to Gypsy. Okay, thank you. A, D. I got it. All right, C is out of here. Next set. Santa in the old station wagon there with Rudolph. That's embossed. That's pretty. This one says, hope Santa finds his way to you on Christmas Day. That is A. B. The magic of Christmas. May all the magic and joy of this special season fill your heart. That's B. C. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, one of the buttons fell off. I think it probably goes right there. It says, oh, Christmas tree. Let the wonders of the season inspire you. And D, this is another square one. It's kind of a silver blue and silver. And it says, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and yours. That's D. B. Harry, stop. All right, these are going away. Holy crap and holy. There's still more, guys. All right, here we go. A, joy to the world. May the beauty of the season touch your heart and brighten your world. That's a square card. Jingle bells. That's cute. Hope the holidays are filled with all your favorite things. That's B. C, let it snow. It's a snowman. Enjoy the magic of the season. By the way, they do have envelopes in there. Then the envelopes match, you know. And then there's this one. Look at that. He's so cute. It says, Merry Christmas. Hope your holidays are full of fun. That's D. Off we go. As soon as Hubbard cuts and pastes. A and C for Gypsy. And the rest of these go to red. Okay. Still a few more. Merry Christmas. There's Santa Claus in the middle of the forest there. It says, bringing you wishes for a Christmas filled with happiness. Oh my God. Deck the halls. Deck holly. It's got lights on there. That you get the little penguin guy. He's so cute. Celebrate, decorate, and have a Merry Christmas. That's B. C is this one. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. Sorry, it was on the banner. And hoping you find lots of happiness in the new year. That's cute. Little gingerbread house. And then D is this one. It's Happy Holidays, and it's got all the hats. And it says Happy Holidays. And that's D. Petty Ann. Yeah, I didn't make any to sell this year. As a matter of fact, I haven't even made mine yet. Okay. All right, so these are the last two. The first one is this one here. It is the reindeer with the jewels on his antlers. It says season's greetings and best wishes for a beautiful new year. That is A. And B is this one, which says sending you winter wishes for a holiday filled with happiness. And that is B, and that is the end of those. Hallelujah. All right, A is going to Gypsy. Jackie's going to get this one. Nope. Sorry, Patty Ann had this one. I caught it. Patty Ann, I got to take your panties off. I can't see you. Remove it. Standard moderator. There we go. You'll be normal again for a minute. Okay. That's all those. What's next up here in the world? Okay. This is a weird one. It is a bag of broken jewelry, guys. Oh, look, here's what you can do with yo-yos. There's some yo-yos in there. So this is a bag of broken jewelry. I'm relatively certain none of it's gold or silver, but, you know, you never know. But it's a bag of broken jewelry, and I'm going to do it for $3. $3 for a bag of broken jewelry. Jennifer, I have to say that's probably the weirdest thing I've ever seen you get. All right, I have two 6x6 pads. This one is 6x6 paper pad, and I believe that this one is from that company that Joann's had for a while. But it's on craft paper, 12 pieces. And this one, somebody sold it to Amy for $4. We're going to do them today for $2. A for Miss Janie. Hold on, I haven't even put the letters on them yet. Janie, this one or this one? Probably this one. Okay. I'm going to go with this one. Left. That's what I thought. I got you, babe. Down there. All right. And now I have this one. Doris. Okay, let's take a look. What else do we have? Oh, I made this. It's a stupid pet pen, guys. It's got a paw on it, and I think that might be, I don't know. Let's open it up and see. In this little bag. Yeah, these are two paws. And then there's a paw print, and then it says pets. And, you know, it's just a, then you turn it right there to get it to write. And they are gel pens. But I made the, I was bored. And I bought some pen making stuff, and I made the pen. And now I want it out of here. $2, $2. to the pet pen. Christine. I need something that says like, you know, Queen in Charge or something. Oh, I get slapped for that kind of stuff. All right. I have 2 sets of these. This one is brown, and I think that there might be a couple of pieces missing out of it, but these are from American Crafts. They're called Mini Marks, and they have numbers, and then they have, you know, like flowers and stars and sweetie, love and cherish, that kind of thing. And then this one, and let's not get confused. That's A. This one's B, and this one's got like beach stuff, like a boat and ice cream and flip-flops and a bucket and a lot of letters and numbers, and that one's going to be B. And these are rub-ons, and what are they? They are $2. Hey, Bug.
Yes.
Would you please fill this up since I'm stuck over here? Thank you. You're such a good boy. I love you.
You want to have a couple cookies, Pop?
Huh?
You want to have some of the cookies?
Of course I did. I grabbed them before I sat down.
Were they good?
Yes, of course they were good. I may have.
You may have time.
All right. This one? Yes, ma'am.
Well,
I made the ball. I coated them.
yeah, you did. Good coaching job, too.
Everybody said hi, Bug.
Hi, ladies.
Miss Janie's in here, too.
Everything else said,
Hi, ladies.
sorry.
Yeah, but who physically actually knows Miss Jamie?
That's true.
All right, so nobody for the black one. All right, it's out of here. I hate having things sit on the desk. It makes me feel like I'm trying to beat you guys into submission. Buy it.
Get it out of here.
Get this out of here. All right, now let me go grab the next thing here. Okay, so it's right here. It's this little case thing, you know, it's a thing. It's got a roll of washi tape in there. That's brand new. And then you got these little, I don't know, like little cards. And then you have some candy dots. And these are like wood embellishments. And then you got a little pocket and some stickers. And there's just all kinds of goodies in here, you know. Those are alphabets. And then there's, I think they're stickers. But, you know, all kinds of cute little stuff in there. I love that this little sheet of candy dots. Love it. And then these little squares are so cute. And then you have a roll of washi tape in there. Just a cute little set, you know. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think that might be from, I think it might be Stampin' Up that does that. You want B? Yes, ma'am. So I think this is all from Stampin' Up, but it's a cute little thing. And it like I said, it's got you got a roll of washi tape in there and some wood embellishments and stuff. So it's just a little bag of stuff, you know, but if you're interested, you know, on the go.
Yay.
Albert gets so excited when stuff moves. Okay. All right. Let me see. Oh, Jennifer P. All righty. Okay. All right. So the next thing I've got are these. I have 2 of them. They're different. These are craft spinners. All right. So let's take a look at the first one. It has these little holes at the top. up here, and then the top trays, and then it has these little trays on the side. This is actually the same one that I have. Okay. So you have all of these little shelves all the way around that you can put stuff in. And these are just, you can adjust them. You see there's the slots, you can adjust them. When I send this to you, I'm going to take it apart. And then if you need to put it back together and you can't, just call me and I'll tell you how to put it together because it's really easy. All right. But it does, it's a, okay. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 shelves plus the top. All right, that's the white one, and it's A. B is this one. It's a little bit smaller, but it's a little bit different, okay? So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big flat, and then it has this right here that goes over this shelf here that has the same design to it, and it's for like putting your pens and stuff. So very cute. They're the same height. This one just has a little bit more of a lift. Not as many shelves, but I can tell you this much. These big old bottles of glue, you can put them on here because the shelves are adjustable, okay? And that one's going to be B. Boop. And we're going to do these for $8. $8 on these, okay? I will take them, break them down, and ship them to you. I'll even get the dust off of them. They've just been sitting on the table for 2 weeks. Gypsy says, A. Yes, ma'am. And B for Patty Ann. All right, these are coming off my desk.
Yay! Thank you.
All right, guys. So you guys know I did the quarterly projects with the Patreons. And what we made were these little calendars, these little stand-up calendars. And so I have about 6 of these in my house right now, and I don't need this one. And the kit itself, we did throwback on it. And it was a $5 kit. So not charging anybody for the, you know, the assembly on this as a finished project, you know. Here's what we're going to do. This is an eternity calendar. And I'm going to do it for the $5. No, you know, it's just, you got your months. Each month is, each month card has a different month on each side. You've got all your dates up here. You just flip them. And then inside is where your cards are to change them out. And it actually folds pretty flat, or you can stand it up. It is 110-pound cardstock. It's going to last a while. Mr. Hubbers has had one for
Years.
Probably 7 or 8 years. So if you're interested and you want to get this one, I'm going to do it for $5 and it's out the door. Okay. So that's a go. What else do I have here? I have some other things. Nope. Okay. It's out. All right. Next up, we have this. This is another spinner item. Okay. It has bearings in it and it spins. This is for your washi tape. So you take your rolls of washi tape, you pull these out, you put your rolls of washi tape in. You can put 2 rolls of the regular size roll on each one of these. And you can put it in here. And then it's a tape dispenser. You got your little cut blades right there. Now, you can also use these little spots right here to put in tools or whatever. And you can put more washi on the center. Okay. So it holds quite a bit. So you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 rolls of washi loaded up. So perfect for a project. Carry it, take it with you. This is from We Are Memory Keepers, I believe. And I happen to know for a fact that they're ridiculously overpriced. They're like $30. We're going to do it today for $10. So I'm going to put this in because it's not on Hubbard's list.
Yeah, it's not. I have no more lists. Except for the bag of projects at auction.
We're going to get to it. Miss Jennifer, yes, my dear, you may have it. I may even have extra of these. I'll have to look, okay? Hey, who's on baby watch? You know all these grandmas in here are like rooting for you, right? We're all like, baby, baby. This is your first, isn't it? Hold on. This is your first. This one's going to be the one that makes you the grandma, huh? 33 degrees. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one that the minute that baby comes out, reaches in, grabs your heart, tears it in half, puts one half inside of them and goes, I own you. That's the kid that you're having. All right, next up we have this. These are all different. This one is Raggedy Ann and Andy and kind of, an assortment of stuff. There's some Raggedy Ann and Andy in there. Then we have like camping kid, beach kid, baseball kid, basketball kid, Christmas kids. And there might be more than one of each in here. Like this one's got 2 or 3. 4th of July kid, more Christmas kid. I'm going to do the whole pack. The whole pack. Let's do it for $5. $5 for the whole pack. You get the whole thing. All these little kids for $5. I feel like I'm human trafficking. Bag of kids for $5.
All right, you're gonna have to write it.
I'm doing it. Bag of kids. There you go. You have to wear socks. I've never seen that woman in anything except sandals. If you guys don't know, Jennifer actually lives down the street from me, not very far. And every time I see her, she's got these like Crocs or sandals, even the dead of winter. One time I think I saw her in like fur-lined slipper boots. You got it, baby. All right. I think that's all of those. All right, guys, here we go. This is the last one today. Ridiculous. This is the last one today, I promise. All right. So, oh, by the way, keep in mind that I'm not having a sale in December, but I've extended. There's now going to be 3 in January because I am going to be doing the cartridge sale for the cartridge style dies. We're going to do that. We're going to blow those things out of here. Then I'm going to have my regular January sale plus the countdown sale. It's going to be a big month, but I'm going to do them so close together that we can combine shipping. Okay. So you guys know what this is. This is the Bag O Projects. That's right. 5 jackets to take the dog out. Michelle, Jennifer, that's when you open up the door and you just let the damn dog go. Trust me, they're not going anywhere because they're freezing too. They're going to come right back in. I don't know what the dates are yet. We'll get to them. So I'm just going to give you guys kind of a quick what's in here. So there's like, some of those paper clip envelopes. There's this, which is a little magnet pocket. So you get a pocket here and a pocket here and just a little magnet right there. And that's a QB. And then you got some of these little pop-in cards that are all different. Some of them are like this one is a notebook. These are old projects we've done. Here's a few more of those envelope paper clips. There's a little scrap pad. There's some file folders. some of these. I don't even think this video's out yet. And then we have these, which are like journal cards with journal cards inside of them. I think that video just came out. This is that envelope, and I just left everything that was in it. You know, if it was in there as far as decor and I used it as decoration, I left it in there. There's a gift card holder in there, and there's a whole bunch more. There's also like full mock-ups. Keep that in mind. So when you guys see me do a video, if I have a mock-up for it, you'll get the full mock-up. So this is that W-shaped journal thing that I did, you know, where it's got like pockets and stuff on this side, and then it's got like a journal on the inside, that W-shaped one. That's that. And then this, which is that little mini class that I did not too long ago. So that's in there too. So we always put those kinds of things in. And this sucker's, you know, it's full and it's got a lot of stuff. And so, oh, and I also, as a bonus, I also threw in a vellum phrase stack for nature and inspiration. There's a lot of book pages and stuff in here because on top of projects that I've done, I also cleaned out my Gramercy card. So you're going to get a lot of that too. So the 1 gallon. Oh, yeah, she loves the cold. Sorry. All right, so this is going to be an auction, guys. So now that you know what's in here, are you ready? There's your go. Go ahead and bid on this one, guys. Bid on this one. Don't worry, you're not going to offend me. You're not going to hurt my feelings, okay? I'm going to hit this for 2 minutes. We're going to see who gets it. And it's just lots of prizes. So, all right. So let's take a look. Jersey jumped in at $10. She apparently does not understand how an auction, we start low, go up. I'm kidding, girl. We'll take it. We'll take 10. Tammy said $12. Now, she got one before, so apparently she thought this was worth it. Tammy is outbidding herself, so I'm not going to take that bid. I'm going to keep that $12 bid. I won't take that one. Actually, I'm going to remove it. I'm going to go ahead and take the $12. I'm looking for an advance on $12. And looking for an advance on $12. $12. You just have a minute left, guys. It's going to be $12. Anybody want to go higher than 12? Higher than 12. I'm not going to take the 16 as far as I'm concerned. That was an oopsie. 13 for Miss Gypsy. $13, Miss Gypsy. Miss Gypsy said $13. $13. Looking for 14. We're looking for $14. $14 to up the bid. I don't take pennies or change. This is not a change machine. 15. No, we're looking for 13. 14. $14. There we go. $14 from Miss Tammy. $14 from Miss Tammy. We know her top mark 16. Somebody want to go in for 15? See if we can push it over the edge. I'm kidding. $14 is our top bid. I'm looking at $14. 42 seconds left on the clock, ladies. 42 cents on the clock. You can do this. Just go look in the couch. I'm sure there's some change. Or your husband's wallet. I'm sure there's money there too. I see Roseanne in for $15. $15 for Miss Roseanne. She just beat Patty Ann out. $17 for Miss Tammy. Tammy said, no, I'm taking it. It's mine. I got one before and I want another. That's right. It's full. It's packed. And by the way, this doesn't just come like this. When I send this out, I fill it up with more stuff that I got. It always gets more. Doria says she's out. Fantastic. Thank you for letting me know. I'm at $17 for Tammy, $17 for Tammy, and we're down to the last few seconds. I got a 17. Gypsy said 20 just before the button. $20 to Miss Gypsy. Fantastic. Thank you so much. So it's full of all kinds of crafty stuff. I will fill the bag up even more. And sometimes I put in I'll put in packs of stickers and stuff that's just stuff that I can't use. So get that out. By the way, Tammy, I want you to make sure that I have your current shipping information because I have pulled out I found some bee stuff for you that you were asking about for your journal. So make sure that you make sure that I have your current address, okay? So I can send stuff to you. I thought you got one. do one of these like a couple, like 2 months ago, 3 months ago? Anyway, I do these probably every 2 to 3 months, guys. I don't get them that often, but I got to tell you, I just pulled this one. And let me show you. This is the craft rack. This is projects that are done. So you can, yeah. Lots of stuff. There is so much of it.
I don't get them all put on my desk.
He doesn't get them all put on his desk. Yeah, I do. I put stuff on his desk. Hey, wait, that escaped from the bag. Put that back in. Look at that. There's some ephemera stuff in there too. Yeah, I do put in the no-nos too. And like this, if I cut stuff, like these little pieces that go for, making slides, if I cut too many of them when I have an order, I put them in there too. So yeah, all that stuff gets put in there. So they are fantastic. They're full of great nummy yummies. And yeah. So when you see me do stuff, like when we do the idea book stuff, that's where it goes. All right, guys, I have very little left, mostly cards. I told you guys it was going to be a small sale. And everybody's thanking the Hubbard. He does so good, doesn't he?
I try.
All right, so here's the deal. Remember, there's no sale next month. Okay? However, and I will tell you guys in lives when I'm releasing the Christmas specials. Now, let me tell you how special the Christmas specials are. I am going to do an original Sizzix Big Kick. That's the red and white one. You know, it's used, obviously, because it's practically vintage. It's like antique. But it's going to come with a base plate. It's going to come with cutting plates. They may not be brand new. They may be gently used. But it's still going to cut for you your standard size dies. This is not a little machine. This is a big one. This is a regular size die cutting machine. And I'm going to be putting it in the shop. Think buying it for under 50 bucks. Under $50 for a die cutting machine that's been cleaned, oiled, and serviced. It's refurbished basically, and it's coming to you. So including the shipping, it's going to be less than 50 bucks. That's the way this works. And I'm going to tell you guys, when I put them in the shop, the day that I put them in the lives, all for the month of going into Christmas. So that's going to start showing up. You're going to start seeing those. So if you're in my daily lives, that's my Wednesday, Thursday, Friday lives in the morning, I will tell you when I release those. Okay. There's going to be die cutting machines. There's going to be other special things that will be like, they're in there. And keep in mind, if you're a member of my Patreon and you're at a level where you get that discount, you'll get that item plus your discount. Okay. So that's going to be a hell of a deal. Let's see what else. I think that's everything. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm going to tell you guys. Don't forget for November, our project, Project for 25 challenge. The items for November are pipe cleaners and or something from nature. So think leaf, grass, rock. You get it? Something from nature and pipe cleaners. Does it have to be actual pipe cleaners? No. Can it be those fuzzy straw things that you buy at the craft store? Yes. Yes. Those are pipe cleaners as far as I'm concerned. So pipe cleaners and or something from nature is our thing. And then this week, we got a big week. Tomorrow's going to be Monday Mixed Media Mini Morsels. And we're going to be doing the Twix box, which is the first boxes of Christmas 2025. It's going to be a Twix box. And then there's going to be a tab note card thing coming up this week. You get a bonus video. We're going to be here for the idea book. We're going to be working on other things. We did come up with a cover for our Floofy Pink journal. So we got a lot of that going on. Now, if you pay me before noon tomorrow, your stuff ships noon tomorrow. I will get them done as fast as I can. It wasn't a big sale, so it shouldn't take me that long. If I email you, I will email you. If I instant message you, I will instant message you. You know how you get your bill from me. The faster you pay, the faster we ship. We know the deal, right? Listen, if you're new here and you haven't done so already, hit the button and subscribe for me. And don't forget to go down and cyber stalk me by clicking the more button in the description where you can get my email address, my Etsy shop, my Instagram, and everything else that you need to know about me. It's all down there in the description. Until I see you guys again, stay well, my friends. I love you guys. Bye.